It's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV, and it is time for the challenge chat. This is a new series that I've been trying to get into, and of course, if you watched Ostella last week, you all gave me a great topic, and I said that's going to be my first challenge chat. So we're going to get right into it. Going forward with the challenge chat, since I know for my channel, most people love Ostella. Hey, Andrew. And we have a good time talking about the challenge, Survivor, all that stuff. As I see, little news and gossip about the challenge, I want to start having these little quick segments called the challenge chat where I throw it up and give my 2 cents and we could talk about it and all that kind of stuff. Since I feel like we really love the challenge the most over here, really the challenge in Survivor. Please don't tell me anything about Survivor. I have not watched last night's episode yet. So no spoilers on Survivor. I have watched the challenge. I know who won. What was this just called? The World Championship. But we'll talk about that tomorrow night on Ostella. Tonight is about season 39 of the challenge. I don't know when it will come on, but I have a little bit of news and gossip about season 39. The question at hand for me was to create a dream game and a dream cast. And I really thought about it. So I got a good list and I got a couple of good ideas I'm going to put out there. And then I have a couple of games that we'll play at the end. So let's get right into it. Let me see what you said. Did I see Priscilla's tweet about the rookies pre-gaming? No. And who is Priscilla? Oh, okay, Priscilla. I was like, who is Priscilla? Okay, I know Priscilla. Damn it. I didn't remember Priscilla when I was making my list, but I think I can easily swap Priscilla, put Priscilla in for somebody else. But we'll get into that. Yes, that was going to be my first thing, Andrew. They say challenge season 39 will begin filming in June. And June is what, 2 weeks away? So 3 weeks is about right. So I'm excited for that. I really want to know what the game is going to be about. I really do. I'm going to get into my game in a second, but I feel like 39 just, are they listening to the audience? Are they listening to us on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram? Oh, I can't wait till tomorrow night. I'm not going to give y'all my thoughts tonight about that final. Just know I have thoughts, but this is about 39. Hey, Dabu, Dean Rocks, Dejan. Hey, everybody. So they say they're going to have a lot of returning international players for season 39. I'm excited about that. I did keep a couple of UK people in mind when I came up with my Dreamcast list. We'll get into that in a second. And I agree with this statement 100%. It needs to be solo, not teams, not partners, not best friends, not cousins, none of that. It needs to be solo, period. Hey, Zuda, bring back Turbo, Polly, Naya, Kels, Corey Lay, Cara, Cam, Melissa, and Michaela. I would tell you, majority of those people are on my list. Hey, Dr. Ivy Girl. So we will have returning international players. I'm excited to see that. Now, this really ain't got nothing to do with season 39, but I did see on social media that Nicole and Laurel just finished filming All Stars 4 together. And the word on the Twitter curb is they done rekindled their love affair and they back in a relationship. And Jimmy said she wasn't here for it. And I'm with Jimmy. Laurel, why would you do this to yourself again? You cry. I ain't never seen nobody cry and heartbroken and angry and all the emotions over this lady. Why would you do this to yourself again? Unless she changed. But if she haven't changed, I'm with Jimmy. I'm not here for it. Why would you want to go through all that heartbreak again? But that ain't got nothing to do with season 39. That was just some gossip I saw on the curb. Do y'all believe it's true? Y'all believe? I mean, I guess. I mean, you stuck on the island for a few weeks with somebody. You might as well rekindle something. You see what Tori and Jordan over there doing, but enough of them. Horacio has declined. So as much as I wanted Horacio to be on my fantasy list, he has declined season 39. Why do people, some of y'all are a lot younger than me. A lot younger than me, and I appreciate your love and support. But from the young people, why do y'all like gray hair? I don't understand the obsession. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm 44 years old. And when I took my sew-in down, I found one gray hair. I feel like I'm extremely blessed. At 44 is when I saw my first gray and I pulled it real quick. And I probably shouldn't have did it because everybody say once you pull that first gray hair, then a whole bunch more are gonna sprout up. I pray it doesn't, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna dye. I'm gonna dye my hair. I don't want to be salt and pepper. I don't understand why the young people love the gray. It could just be me. I don't know. Double, you said Jimmy in everybody business. She sure is. Jimmy, I should have put Jimmy on my list because I feel like Jimmy wants to come back because she has been actively in people's business on social media. Oh, he's a Horacio plays soccer. I thought he was a handyman, not a handyman, but construction man with the tools in a family business. I guess I ain't put Nam on my list because I ain't got time for Nam to be coming out just to be going back home. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Though I heard Nam is on something. I think Nam is supposed to be on USA too. But I've seen so many. I need an official cast from CBS, Paramount Plus. I need something official because all these little other casts I'm not sure about. Jimmy. Not Jimmy is the charade of the challenge, always carrying a bone. When you write, you write. When you write, you are right. I don't either. I'm trying to hide my right. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, Andrew does always have the tea. Andrew, if you have any tea, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. If Jimmy comes back, I want to see Amanda on the cast with her. Do they like each other or dislike each other? I can't remember. But I like Jimmy and Amanda. What else do I have before we get into news and gossip? Okay. They said Jordan and CT will not be on there, but they just threw one to Jordan, so I guess he could sit down and let somebody else get one. I don't have the official. Put the T in the chat, Andrew. We will talk about it. That's what the challenge chat is for. I miss CT, but I feel like CT is doing what a lot of people need to do. Allow us to miss them. Allow us to be like, when he does come back, be like, yeah, CT is coming back. Jordan needs to do the same thing. I don't have the screenshot of it, but I heard majority of the Vacation Alliance is taking a break. Casey and Nani are sitting down in their new home. I heard Tori was taking a break, but I don't know how true that is. I think Fessy and Josh were the only ones. I think Devin is still on a break. I think Fessy and Josh were the only two on the vacation crew that hasn't confirmed some kind of break for 39, but let's get into it. Okay, that's the game. Take that down. Let's get into our dream cash. Now let's see. Yeah, they threw that to Jordan, but Dr. Ivy, we're going to save that for tomorrow night. Because if I get to talking about that final, I'm not going to have nothing to talk about tomorrow night. I was debating too. I was like, should I do Ostella tonight and then challenge chat tomorrow? But then I hadn't watched Survivor yet. And that's probably why y'all haven't seen me on Twitter. Because I'm like, get off of Twitter because I don't want to be spoiled for Survivor. But that's why I did challenge chat tonight, because I haven't watch Survivor, or I would have flipped it because I got some stuff to say. I heard the filming of USA 2, Tiffany from Big Brother and Josh from Big Brother got into a huge argument over the Ashley situation. Are they finally going to tell us what Ashley did or said? Because if not, keep it. Put it on the editing room, cutting floor. Keep it. Because if you ain't going to tell me what was said, I don't care. But I could see Tiffany and Josh getting into it because Josh think he's the big dog of Big Brother, and Tiffany ain't gonna have that. So yeah, I could see that. So is USA airing before All Stars 4? I don't think so, because All Stars 4 is done. Like, it's ready to go, and they're still filming USA 2, or they just finished filming, which means they have a lot of editing and stuff to do. So I would say All Stars 4 should be next on deck. And please, I just said this about RuPaul's Drag Race. Give us an opportunity to miss you. Like, if All Stars 4, say, comes on in June, I wouldn't be mad, because that gives us a few weeks to be like, oh, we ain't got no challenge to watch, but I'm sure we probably got a reunion or two. Are they going to have a reunion for the World Championship? Probably not. Probably not. So it's going to give us a few weeks to be like, oh, we don't have a challenge. So give us time to miss you. So I'm not mad if they hold All Stars to like June, and then maybe USA when Survivor goes off. And I don't know when that is, but whatever. But it's not even on CBS anymore. So I don't know. I don't know. Apparently Josh and Tiffany got into it. Okay, I said that. And I know Tiffany cussed his ass out, so I ain't worried about it. CT got a baby. Yeah, CT does. Ugh. I feel bad for CT, but when he's ready, I would like to see CT come back when he's ready. I heard Amanda, Polly, Alyssa, and Tiffany. Which Alyssa? Bring the drama on USA 2. I can see all of that, as they're supposed to. I wouldn't expect anything less. If they didn't, I would be upset. I think All Stars 4 finished filming in February or March. Yeah, they've been done with All Stars. Been done. Hey, Angie. Hey, Miguel. I don't know. It would not surprise me if Bananas and Tori told production to shelf what? All Stars 4, because they know the people will want Kara back on the screen, and they don't want that. They ain't got, who is the executive over here? Who is the producer? Who is the owner of Paramount Plus? I don't think Bananas or Tori signs anyone's checks. I believe they sign their checks. And Bananas needs to sit down, honestly. So I don't think they have that much pull to be like shelf a whole show because they don't want people. Like, that's like saying go ahead and shelf USA 2 because people gonna want to see Polly back too. Let's just go ahead and get into my dream cast, because you already know Polly and Cara on it. You already know they on it. I don't think they threw the final. I don't either. I know that was the subliminal tweet that Danny put out last week. We're gonna get into that. But just to wrap that comment up with a bow, because I don't want to get too deep. You know, I will start going left and forgetting focus. I don't think they threw it either. I don't think they threw it either. I don't know if Danny is butthurt, or if Danny probably feels like, damn, we should have got Jordan out like I said. I don't know, but I know Tori didn't throw it. It, based on what I saw with my eyeballs. They need to hush because people don't want them on much more. Right. If anybody, I want Tori to be fired. But anyway, let's get into my dream cast or my dream show. Okay. So season 39, if Kiss My Cheeks TV was the producer, I said I would like an individual game. I'm over the teams. I'm over the friends. I'm over the partnerships. I'm over the changing of partnerships. I'm over all of that. I want an individual game. I want it to be $1 million prize. And the only reason I want it to be split where the top male and the top female get 500 each is because, and I know Cara beat Zach that one time on the puzzle, but I just feel like the advantage is always to the men to come in first if it's a one overall winner for $1 million. That's the only reason why I said the top male and the top female get 500 each. I said no sharing. Ain't no, you can give your friends whatever you want. No, You get $500,000 if you come in second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. I don't care what place you came in. If you ain't in first, you don't get nothing but the little stipend that MTV gave you. If that's $1,000 a week, if you got a $10,000 signing bonus, I don't care. Ain't no, let me break my friends off 25K, 50K. No. No sharing of the money. And if you share, the other person can take it all. Now, that's just my rules. I actually like the skull twist, so I would like to see a version of the skull twist to come back because I like knowing that you have to go in and earn your spot to the final. Even I don't care if you go in against the easiest person. Because all of that is strategy. I don't care if you gotta maneuver a way for all your friends to vote you in or whatever. That's strategy. It forces people to have strategy, and it forces you to have to go into elimination and play the game to go to the final. So I like the skull twist. The way the game would be set up is last place automatically go into elimination because it's fair. I ain't got time to be voting on the house and all that. If you lose, you're going to elimination. And also, when Angie is the producer, Kiss My Cheeks TV is the producer of the season 39. Any challenges that requires a time clock, we will have a rolling clock on the screen so the audience can always see who is truly in first, second, third, fourth, fifth, or whatever, and last. Ain't no more, we just showing you clips of the challenge and TJ tell you who win. Angie don't play that. So last place automatically in elimination. Of the daily challenge, the first place male and female are safe only. Ain't no more tribunals, none of that. You lose, you going in, and you win, you're safe. And that's it. Everybody else in the middle is fair play. Fair play. So your first and second place, male and female, are safe. They're the winners of the daily challenge, and they get to nominate 3 people outside of the people that lost to go into eliminations. Okay. Of those 3 people, and I know this kind of sounds like 38, but my twist is they don't get to vote. Now we get the house and your alliance. Now you get to vote amongst the 3 people that the winners choose. The house get to do a secret vote, because I kind of like a secret vote where you go in the room, because that way you could tell people, yeah, I vote for so-and-so, but you go in that room and vote for whoever you want. So I like that. It's going to be a secret vote amongst the house, amongst the 3 people that the winners choose. They got to choose from those 3 to go in. And if their so-called happens to be some kind of stalemate, if the numbers fall in a 3 and you get a 3-3-3 vote, now the losers, the people who lost the challenge, can pick whoever they want except for the winners. The 3 people nominated don't mean nothing. If for whatever reason the house come up with a stalemate where if they can't figure out the vote, the losers get to pick whoever they want, kind of like what they did to KC and Troy, but I ain't gonna go back there either. So after that, also, because there's a skull twist, if the winners look and see that this looks like an elimination I might can win, they can nominate themselves either. And then TJ will reveal the house vote back at the house just for the mess of it all. Just for the mess. Okay. What else I say? Okay, that was it. That's the game. And then, everybody go to the final from there. Cool. That's the game. I feel like that's spicy. I feel like we haven't seen that before. Have we seen that where the winners nominate and then the house vote? Because I feel like whenever the winners or the tribunal nominate, they still are the ones to pick one of the 3. And I feel like the house should have a little bit of power and the winners should have a little bit of power. I don't know. It's 3 a.m. and you have a math exam. Oh, where are you at? Where it's 3 a.m., Dan? And you have a math exam in the morning, but I could not miss this live. Look, please don't fail your math exam for me. You could always rewatch it. You can always rewatch it. But good luck tomorrow on your math exam. But let's get into my dream cat. Oh, the UK. Thank you for watching from the UK, Dan. But please get some sleep. Don't, well, I mean, I guess you done stayed up 3 o'clock. You might as well stay up, you know. That's how I used to do back in my college days. If once it hit around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and I was up, I'm staying up. Ain't no point in getting 2, 3 hours of sleep. I'm about to ball out and party, and we just gonna go ahead and sleep the next day. But don't be a bad influence. Don't let me be a bad influence. Okay. My dream cast. The top of my list. The first two people were Polly and Cara. Polly and Cara. We did on but they weren't in the room alone, so people could see who they voted for. Right. They had them iPads. I don't like that because they would intimidate people like Josh and Fessy and them. They would always be in the back. And I don't know why anybody intimidated by Josh, but they would be looking over people's shoulders. I don't like that. I ain't like that. I need a secret vote. A secret vote. Okay. My cast. Paulie and Cara are number one. I like Paulie and Cara. I'm excited that we will see them eventually on two different versions of the challenge, but I want to see them come back together. Because I have Paulie and Cara, I had to put Kyle on. I'm messy. Now I know Kyle is happy in love and he has a baby, cute baby. They had a picture of his baby on Instagram. And I feel like Paulie, Cara, and Kyle could work together because they're in a different space. It's been years. I feel like they should come together and be like, we did some dumb shit back then. You know, all that fussing and fighting. We ain't have to do all that. And maybe could work together. But we need to see that full circle moment. I hope it's not any drama. I would like to see a full circle moment amongst those three. I put Theo on there, but I did this before I saw his ankle. Who knows if his ankle probably feel better by now. But I put Theo on there. But I feel like, I feel like I'm saying too much, but I'm gonna say it real quick. If it wasn't for Sarah and that ankle, Theo probably could have won this. Like if that was an individual final, Theo would have gave Jordan a run for his money, I feel. But I'm gonna say the rest of that for tomorrow. I have Laurel on my list just because I like Laurel. The UK people I put Rogan, Joss, Georgia, and D. I need a full circle moment with Rogan and D because that was too much mess that season. And I know it's been a long time, but I just want to see it. I want to see it. You can't have Rogan without his homeboy Joss, and you can't have D without her homegirl Ninja. And plus, I like Ninja. Why isn't Ninja on the show anymore? Like, yeah, she could be annoying at time, but I like Ninja. Oh, D is Australian. Okay. I forgot. They say international. Ain't necessarily I got a lot of international people on here. Well, I know I said UK, but I meant international. Who else? I put Cinco on my list because I really like Cinco. I really like Cinco. And a part of me is hoping that he turned down USA 2 because they're going to invite him on 39. Because he said many times on Kamisha's Spaces that he ain't really want to do the CBS version anymore. He wanted the main stage. What's wrong with Ninja, Taj? I thought Ninja was a good competitor. And then you got Laurel there. I would like to see them do another tree climbing elimination. I'm here for the mess. I'm here to create a show. At least a couple of moments. And then I said Cinco would technically be a rookie. Would Cinco be a rookie because he hasn't done MTV? But then I put his girlfriend on there because I don't know his girlfriend's name, but I see them working out together all the time on Instagram. And I think they're so cute. So I know that she's physically fit and a competitor. So I was like, let Cinco come over there with his girlfriend. He already have a little built-in alliance with her. So those are those two. For, the shits and giggles of it all, I put Wes and Bananas on the list. Because it just seemed like, even though Bananas is like, they gonna invite Bananas back until he turns it down. And I feel like since Jordan said no, CT said no, they probably need a Bananas. They feel like Bananas is the big name. But for me, Wes is the big name. I like Wes. I would like to see what Wes would do. I put the homeboys on my list, and that's everybody but Nelson, because I know Nelson ain't gonna be ready in June for his ankle. Nelson might be ready for season 40. Okay. They filmed that in October, so his ankle is fine. I'm saving Angie, don't get into that final, because we will be over here having Ostella, and I don't want this video to be 2 hours long. Okay, so I have Fessy, Corey, and Hunter. Those are the homeboys. And because I have Fessy, Corey, and Hunter, I brought back Ashley Mitchell and Amanda. Because I feel like until you tell me what Ashley said, Ashley can be on my list. And Amanda and Ashley are cool. They're all cool with Corey. I don't know about Hunter, but Hunter is a part of the homeboys. So I know they're not called the homeboys, but that's what I call them. So I would like to see them come together. They would definitely go against Wes and Bananas. And then Turbo for shits and giggles. I like Turbo, but maybe Theo and the other UK international people could protect Turbo, but then Nani won't be there. But then Bananas is gonna hate on Turbo. But with my cast, I don't feel like Bananas rules the house. Like Bananas gonna have to put in work with my cast. I put Jay and Michelle on there. I really don't like Michelle, but I said Michaela's on my list too. So I said Michaela and Jay are cool. So Michelle could come in, and Michelle will be on the same show with Cinco, and we could see if she apologize. Like, how will she act around Cinco in person? If you know, you know. Josh is on there because of Fessy, and I feel like is Josh had a long enough break. He's about to make his rounds back. And then his name is Johnny Middlebrooks from last season. You know, Johnny was the one with Norris, and of course Norris is on my list. Let's see if they could pick up their love affair, you know, second time around. And then I thought Johnny was a good competitor. And then Kales. To round it off, I had Kales on my list. Now, who did I leave off on the girls? I picked up Olivia, and I said Norris. Olivia and Norris. Michaela. I put in Kellyanne because Kellyanne has some good strategy over here on the 30. What did we just finish watching? It's been so many shows. It wasn't 38. The Global. Let Kellyanne come on the main stage, but I don't feel like Kellyanne would. I feel like she might stick to USA and All Stars and that. Rachel. I feel like if Cara could be over there on All Stars 4 as her intro back to the show, maybe Rachel can too, because Rachel is a really good competitor. And I feel like I want some strong females on my team. I don't want 20 layups and then just like how they have all layups and then Tori and Casey. Like, no, I want all the females on my team to be strong. The layup gonna be Michelle. And then I put in Tasha and Esther. And I think they're from, I can't remember if they're from South Africa or Nigeria. But I like Tasha and I like Esther. I feel like Esther is the stronger competitor. But they're all cool with Kels. So they would have to, you know, they would be cool. So what y'all think about that cast? And I feel like this cast is full of drama. It's not one huge alliance and a bunch of random people. I feel like there's a lot of mini alliances and we could see how it stacks up. So like with this cast, you don't know where the story goes because at any minute people could flip-flop, switch. We might see some of the OGs go home first. We don't know. But I feel like that's a good cast. I should have pulled their pictures. But oh well. Now let's see what y'all talking about in the chat. We're gonna play a couple of games and then I'm going to go downstairs and eat. Let me see why you say you don't like Ninja. Ninja was a good competitor. Oh, she was annoying, but I want good competitors back. And Ninja wasn't scared, you know, to go against the grain. I like people who who's not scared to make a move. Y'all, I have to think about NGL. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. I want Jen to come back so we can get another round of D and Jen rivalry. Which Jen? Muscle Builder Jen? I didn't know they had a rivalry. To me, Jen was like, or I thought her name was Jenny. Jenny, who won that challenge with Bananas that one time, she was like furniture, just like KC. Eliminations should be like Final Reckoning. If you vote me in, I should call your ass out. Yeah, but they found the workaround for that. That's when they start burning votes on people and just having one person caught out there. Like they figured out, I didn't like in the beginning of Final Reckoning, that was good because it took them a minute and it took the Queen Cam. Wasn't that Queen Cam who figured out how to manipulate the system where they started burning votes on each other so people votes would cancel out and then it would just be the winners who votes counted twice. It was good until they figure out how to rig the system. Yeah. Oh, okay. Twitter is saying that Bananas and West don't feel like doing 39. West, yeah, because he got a baby coming. He's a father, and Bananas because he's only signed a 3-season contract with 38 and Global being the 3. Well, you know what? Bye. I ain't gonna cry over it. Now, I do like Wes, and I understand his wife, when I saw the announcement, she looked early in her pregnancy. So maybe if they're getting ready to film in June and MTV is usually gone for a couple of months, not a couple of weeks, I could see Wes not wanting to be gone that long while his wife is pregnant. Totally understand, but I feel like Wes will be back, especially for one of them little quick specials. But Bananas, we ain't gonna cry. Them 3 seasons was too much, if you ask me. So, oh well. I feel like Amanda is entertaining and she's always going to make an elimination epic. I like Amanda because Amanda going to tell these men what it is. Because I'm tired, and I'm sorry. No disrespect to some of y'all females that play this game, but some of y'all females let these men on the challenge walk all over you like you all don't have a brain. And as a female watching it, I don't like to see it. I like strong-minded women who can put a man in a place and still be competitive. And we need to bring more people from Big Brother Canada. I would agree with you, Andrew, but y'all know I ain't watching Big Brother Canada until they put it on Paramount Plus. So I don't know who those people are. Y'all know this about me. Yes, put Ashley back. Bring Ashley back. They didn't even let Ashley apologize. Like, we don't know what she did. Yeah, Horacio said no. I want to see Horacio and Olivia back. Are they still dating, Horacio and Olivia? Exactly, Andrew. Yeah, I don't know them. West is about to have a baby. Yeah. You said Horacio was boring. I liked Horacio. I liked him. The homeboys. They call Team Young Buck. Okay. I can't ever remember their name. I like the homeboys sound better than me. Because they ain't even young no more. These people got 3, 4, 5 kids. Well, I guess Corey does, but Esther is from Nigeria. Okay, I like Esther. I want to see Esther back. I thought she was good. I really do feel like he's boring Dan. Like he's never done anything interesting. I mean, he cute. He good to look at, though. We got to have somebody look at on the TV. But I guess Cinco and Kels will be there. Yeah. From that, her last Casey seems like a layup in the final. We're going to save that for tomorrow. I got thoughts. Exactly. I would love to see both. Michelle with Desi. I ain't mad at that. I felt like I had to give the people something. I couldn't just have I guess I could have all my favorites if I'm the producer. I mean, this is my dream cast. But I felt like I wanted to be a little bit fair. So I said, let me put Michelle on there. But I easily switched Michelle out for Desi. Anybody, really. But somebody got to go home first, and I feel like that'll be Michelle. Turbo can stay gone. No, I like the pussy chicken. Every time he says that, I crack up. I crack up. Ika, I know Ika, and I think Demetrius is her man, but I don't know Kayla. No, Priscilla from SLA. That's not Love Island. We're not talking about Priscilla from Love Island. Because other than that, I don't know Priscilla. I don't know SLA. SLA. Survivor. Survivor LA. I don't know. I did forget to think about Amazing Race people. Oh well. This cast is better than the speculated cast. Oh. Yeah, I heard about Berna and I heard about Logan. Y'all had to remind me who Logan was. But I think Logan is cute. But I like Berna. But Berna would have been good if Nelson's ankle wasn't broke. But we'll see what Berna could do. Not Anissa, not on my show. And Mariah, because they would definitely have a rivalry. Would they? Mariah is somebody who didn't think for herself. I didn't like the way. I didn't like the way Fessy played Mariah. Might be controversial, but I wouldn't mind seeing Cody from BB19 or Mark from BB19. I heard Mark was supposed, like his name was floating out there for a minute and he just never made the cut. I don't know, because to me, those big, giant muscle men, they don't have any endurance. They're only good at strength. So I don't know about Mark. Cody would be entertaining. He probably would go home first, second, or third, but he would give us a good few weeks of the show. I don't think that kind of competition is for Cody. I do feel Priscilla would step it up on a return. Maybe. I did forget about. I didn't put Cam on there because I wanted to be realistic. I don't think Cam is ready to come back for a full MTV show. I think Cam probably doesn't have a problem, going away for 2 or 3 weeks to film like an All Stars or something like that. I don't think she wants to be away from her baby for that long. So I didn't put Davon because Davon has said a million times she would never do this again. But I like Angela. I personally don't need Dee and Rogan on another season because I know Dee will only complain about Rogan, and I want to see Kyle and Paulie on the season together without Cara just for the fun of it. I feel like they should have a full circle moment. I think Kyle and Paulie would get along without Cara, because one thing I will say that I noticed from Cara back then, I don't know if Cara's the same. Kyle and Paulie would have been cool, but Cara always wanted Paulie to fight her battles, and Paulie felt like I do feel like if Cara wasn't there, those two men would have worked it out. But Rogan and Dee is another one who's kind of dumb for a man. But I want to see the fallout, the drama. I heard that the only super vet. This is why I say a lot of people, Twitter be lying sometimes. I heard Devin and Tori was taking a break. And what makes Devin a super vet? I don't even really look at Devin as a champ. For real. Also, the production is going all the way back to Invasion of the No, I didn't like Invasions. Invasions is when they were on a Survivor type of island struggling, and then the champs came in and they moved into a house. Why can't they think of a fresh idea? Like, my idea is fresh. Nobody in the challenge production can think of a fresh idea. They always like, oh, well, we ain't did invasions. We ain't did ride or dies. Like, we ain't did, let's do this again. I'd rather them do another season of Exes, so at least we could see some drama. Also, Tori is wanting to do 39, even though she said she would take a break. I knew Tori was lying. I knew she was lying. Amanda talks the talk, but she cannot back it up. But she's been to how many finals again? Look, everybody on the cast can't go to the final. I ain't cast everybody to be in the final. We just need some people to come up here and talk their shit and entertain us and go home around week 6 or 7. But Amanda don't have to go to the final to entertain me. Hey, Glenda. Huey. Huey was funny. I forgot about him, though. I'm late. What are we talking about? We were talking about the dream cast for season 39. Or Cody and Amanda's season from Big Brother. Amber. But, oh, not the cowboy. He can do USA, but not the main stage. Oh, Kiki, Grant, Zara, or Kaz. I wouldn't mind seeing Zara or Kaz. I like them. I really like Zara. Kiki, Grant, no. I had enough of them. Oh, I lost my place. Oh, I forgot about Lolo. You know I would give Lolo ass another chance, especially on the individual season. But we saw how they did Lolo the last time. They iced her out of that skull. She would have to win the daily to get a skull. But maybe if she didn't have a partner, okay, swap Lolo for Michelle or Michelle for Lolo, because Michelle could go. Okay. Lolo is in. Lolo is in. I heard that too. I don't want to see Brittany. I don't want to see Brittany from Big Brother. No. No. Anika and Anthony from Evasions are on the air too. Who is Anika and Anthony? I'm already at the point where I don't want to watch. Tori and Devin are enough for me not to even watch. But now you're bringing up people I don't even know. I would be very surprised if Devin is on 39 because the way MTV dropped him after Tori got a win and didn't call him for global. Right. How you not going to call? They knew he wasn't going to run that choo-choo train final. Devin would have passed out. I would not be surprised if he went home early in a physical. Look, the challenge knows they can't go to all these math problems and puzzles. That's not what we watch for. And they did that so Devin and Tori could get a win. The challenge, like Devin isn't going to be successful on a season. He's already told you his path to success, that he needs so many people from his crew, his vacation crew, to be on the cast so he can make it, so they can control the votes, the house, intimidate, all that other stuff. If he doesn't have a set number of people where a lot of them have already said they aren't coming back, Devin will get thrown into elimination and go home. If we're being for real, like every elimination ain't gonna be that tipsy topsy table that he got in his living room. So Devin, enjoy whatever money you won being a champ and sit down and be still. Exes would be good. Or another season of Rivals. Like if we're gonna repeat, at least give us Rivals or Exes or something. Because I don't even know these people you talking about for 39. I want to see Grant get Bananas ass out. Can Grant get Bananas out? We don't know. I need the old challenge back. I'm rewatching All Stars and these vets, how they put up a show. The confessionals and everything is so much better. I agree. Right. I need hookups. I need fights. I need parties. They don't even drink and dance no more. I need good challenges and a bomb ass final. I will say this final, Angie save it. Angie save it. Andrew, you always talking about Abba Maria. Abba Maria is probably my age now. She ain't got time to be sitting up in the house with these people, arguing and fighting with them people. I would like to see her come back and do something. I did like her. You know that CT, Laurel, and Jordan and Tori would have won. Really call him an old wannabe bachelor full of both. I said that. I mean, I guess I said that in so many words, but I ain't say those exact words. I didn't say those exact words. I need an old school format, not actual vets. I agree. I'm sick of Tori and Jordan and David and Casey and Fessy and whoever else in their crew. I'm sick of all of them. I heard on the Challenge USA, oh yeah, we already talked about that. Tiffany, oh, she ate him up good. Also, Tiffany, Pauline, you being funny. Amanda and Alyssa were the main source of the drama. Yes, we heard that. What about, I love Natalie Anderson, but I haven't heard her. I don't think Natalie would want to do the main show again. I don't know why they haven't called her for like a little spin-off USA or something like that. But I would love to see Natalie back. I think that's where MTV is going wrong. Like people like Natalie and some of the Survivor people who are more mature, they're not going to give us the drama and the hookups and the parties that we need to be entertained on MTV. They just aren't going to do that. These people have jobs, families, where people like Tori Fessy and them, MTV is their job. This is what they do. So they don't mind cutting up, partying, hooking up, entertaining us. So I feel like that's where MTV went left is they brought over a whole bunch of people that are not entertaining. Like they're good competitors, but they aren't entertaining. They don't really know the strategy of this show. So it's been a womp womp. So I think MTV needs to stick. I'm not mad at them for saying anymore. If you own MTV, stay on MTV. If you own CBS, stay on CBS. I don't mind watching the CBS version when it's only like what they just did for Global pissed me off. But when it's only Survivor, Big Brother, Amazing Race, Love Island, I don't think they should really mix. But we'll see. We'll see. Y'all, I can't be on here talking all night. I'm hungry. Your girl is hungry. Anthony was the one who quit when he knew he was about to do a heist challenge. Not gonna lie, I want to see how he's been. I still don't know him. He ain't the one from the black boy who when it was elimination, he was like, I ain't about to swing on that pole. Is that him? When they had to grab coconuts and jump off a cliff, is he the black one? I don't know. I'm sure as hell never want to see Derek F on. I like Derek F. I ain't put him on my list because I've been advocating for him. I forgot. My memory is bad. Angie, do you have any rookies you have in mind that you want to see do their debut on the challenge? I said Cinco. I don't know if Cinco really counts as a rookie. I feel like he is, but Cinco is who I want to see on the main stage. We would be a male Anissa, if not worse. Oh, shady. At least Big D is at least in the gym. I don't know what Anissa doing, but Big D is at least in the gym. I do like Natalie. I forgot about Natalie, who did the season with Polly. Natalie would do the show again. Oh, but what? She's banned because of some tweets she may have typed back in the day. What? That can't be true. Because if she was banned, why she ever get on? This is what I don't understand. It should be somebody's job on production who does social media to be going back. Why is it that we, the audience, have to go back 10, 15 years, however long Twitter been around, to find these people tweets? Why isn't people on the show looking at these accounts before they cast people? Now, I don't put nothing past nobody, but I don't think Natalie is the person who would have some kind of problematic tweets. But why I ain't seen them? I ain't seen it. Right. What were the tweets about? I'm actually surprised that there was never from the show Fear Factor. No. Oh, yeah. So that's the black boy who was the football player. I didn't know his name was Anthony. I remember him because he's from my hometown, Kankakee, if we're thinking about the same person. And I remember he was a college football player, and he had one of his homeboys living up in his dorm room smoking all the weed. And when the dorm people came around and found the weed, the homeboy wouldn't take the charge. So they both got kicked out of school and he lost his scholarship. And then he was down there on the real world. That's the only reason I know, because I can remember stuff if I could link it to something. I remember he's from my hometown, Kankakee. Now, if that's him, I wouldn't mind seeing him come back because he's from my hometown. But other than that, sir, if you wouldn't, no, matter of fact, I scratch all of that. If he ain't gonna grab the coconuts and jump off the cliff, he not about to do none of this other daredevil stuff. So what do you want to come back for? Just to quit again? No, sir. TJ, we don't like quitters. No, no, sir. I don't know, Dejan. I heard it was some racist tweets, but I've never seen it. I don't believe it. I don't want to believe that about Natalie. I really can't believe that. Like I said, you can't put nothing past nobody. You can't put nothing past nobody, but I don't want to believe that. I just don't believe that. Because one, not saying people who are also minorities but non-black can't be racist. We've seen other nationalities be racist. It's not only white people. But Natalie she should experience, like, she's of a darker hue. So I would think she would experience, colorism within her own culture to not be racist. But I don't know. I don't know the lady. She doesn't give me that aura of being racist, or like, I don't know. But some people could have said some ignorant stuff in their youth. I don't know. But I ain't seen it, so I don't want to believe it. I don't, because I feel like they would have said something. What about Nicole? Her and Amanda will go at it. No, let her and Amanda go at it on Twitter. Oh, that was Theo, not Anthony. Oh, well, I still don't know Anthony then. I still don't know Anthony. But at least Anthony might grab the coconuts and jump. So I heard Tori. I saw that on Twitter too. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No. Mm-mm. No. Uh-uh. The only thing is, I feel like if you put Tori in the Big Brother house, she might get herself caught up. Because it's one thing to say something stupid on MTV. They might cut it out. You know how they did Ashley. We don't know what the hell Ashley did. They could leave it on the cutting room floor. Tori isn't used to 24/7 surveillance with live feeds. I feel like Tori can get herself in trouble in a Big Brother house. I wouldn't do it, girl. I wouldn't do it. Sean, I don't know, Sean. I want Esther from World of Worlds to come back. She was strong and fast for her size. I remember her. She gave Georgia, she sure did give Georgia a run for her money, but no, I don't like that Esther. I like the other Esther. Theo King Bradley was the one who didn't jump off the cliff. Okay. The black guy name was Theo. I do like Idris. But Idris was furniture too. I mean, you could beg all you want to, but you ain't give nothing the first time. So I don't know why you think you're going to give something the second time. I don't know. It's a lot of people begging to come back on the show. I don't know. But you all... Oh, it's almost 9:30. I have not eaten dinner. That's why I probably feel lightheaded. I ain't even opened my drink yet. And it's cold. I'm about to go switch it for another one in the refrigerator. I'm about to have a cold drink. I got me some lemon pepper wings. I'm about to put them in the microwave. And I'm about to go sit down and watch Survivor, because I haven't even watched last night's episode of Survivor. Yes, they said Natalie from Survivor. If so, I can't believe her. I don't either. I would be so surprised. I don't believe that, but you really can't put anything past anybody. Right. If Tori was on Big Brother, they would bring that BB Can mess over here talking about we just gonna give y'all a couple of dailies. Because Tori is a fool. She turns up for the cameras, and I feel like she would put her foot in her mouth. So I feel like let her be over there on Big Brother. So maybe she could be canceled. Because I feel like she would cancel herself. She would put her foot in her mouth. But I really do love y'all. I really do have to go. This is why challenge chat is supposed to be like 20, 30 minutes. I talk too much. We talk too much about the challenge. We have a really good time. I love it. But I'm going to save the rest for tomorrow night for Ostella. I'm about to go watch Survivor. Thank you all for not ruining it for me, for not spoiling Survivor because I haven't watched it yet. And I'm about to go eat me some lemon pepper wings. We're going to have a good time tomorrow night. I believe it's still 8 o'clock. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, Ostella. I might even stop by the liquor store and get me some Stella Rosa because I'm out. I'm out of Stella Rosa. So I might get some for tomorrow night and we'll have a good time. But until then, please like, comment, share, all of that. I need to Google when All Stars 4 is coming out so we could figure out our All Stars 4 fantasy party. Tomorrow, we will look at the fantasy teams to see who won. See if somebody from the Kiss My Cheeks crew, at least came in the top 3. Dejan already told me he beat me, so I'm scared to look. I'm not even going to look to tomorrow because that damn Theo, I put a lot into Theo. I think he's on. I named my fantasy team after Theo. I'm not doing that for All Stars 4. I'm not going with my heart. I'm going strategy. But once we get all those dates together, we're going to have a fun party on that. But again, until tomorrow night, I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Be safe. See you tomorrow night. Bye.